ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Houston Cougars, taking on the third-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Dump ball's caught by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
To throw, it's Whiteman. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Pass caught.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Tight end makes the grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First set of downs, first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. No huddle here for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And that pass falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the third down pressure works. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. Penalty puts the defense in a very tough situation. They got to step up here. It's first and goal for the offense. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense flexing and stopping again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a draw play. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. To the air, it's Fafita. Pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're trying to catch this defense off guard here by throwing the football, but they are not surprised at all. Defense does a great job of taking a very uncomfortable situation, 2nd and inches, to getting a sack to now be in a good spot here on this upcoming 3rd down.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lane. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Fafita. Here's a target, and it's complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver, catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Walker. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's first and 15. Tight end goes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Cook. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To throw, it's Weigman. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. They need a yard here in fourth down to keep this drive alive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. And it's caught off the deflection. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The defense gets the sack and gets off the field. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big game for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Making people miss. Up and impressive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. We had a short field of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Back to pass. It's Weidman. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's made on the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's the stiff arm. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Houston Cougars. taking on the third-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's Weidman. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Completion makes it second down. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So it's throwing short in the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's Walker. Touchdown, Houston. This quarterback on fire today. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Weidman. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds after the enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Punt team ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Arizona.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
You lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. To throw, it's Weigman. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. points for the special teams. One moment, conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The 25. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Weigman. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense going with the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Good throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 33. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Pointer in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The BAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's caught. It's Branch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback to throw. It's Fafita. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get to first, and here comes the tempo.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Defense assess the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And now they run the draw play. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nice grab. It's Walker. They bring him down after a short gain there. Houston has moved into the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. throw. It's Weidman. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Heads back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Dropping back. It's Weidman. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thurman. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air. It's Fafita. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Lane.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and the time is running out. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
And he's got it, no problem. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Heads back out of the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Fafita. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. To throw, it's Fafita. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback dropping back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really, for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Stiff arm shakes off the defender. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Sanford. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Throwing up play action. The sure hands. It's Sanford. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Weigman. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion now from the tight end. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
No, kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Ball handed to the running back. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows, it's Weigman. Grab down the middle, it's Thurman. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll feed the back again. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to throw. It's Fafita. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
A gain makes it second and medium.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. The pocket breaking down. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got it! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They'll run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Using his legs, it's Sanford. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Weidman. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Branch. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To the air, it's Fafita. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Arizona. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Sanford. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Receiver makes the grab and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanford. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun to handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now, the 25. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they've got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's got on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
Back to pass. It's Fafita. He makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this, it was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.